Hello, welcome to the video. You're probably using WhatsApp already. What you may not know is that there is a sister app called WhatsApp for Business, which is a much better way to service your clients rather than using the run-of-the-mill ordinary app, which you perhaps also use for your friends and family. This is especially useful if you have two separate mobile phone lines, so you'll be able to keep them apart. So keep watching if you want to find out more. These are the areas that I'm going to cover in this video. So let's start off with the question which you might be asking already. That you already use WhatsApp, so why do you need it? Well, it's really important to maintain a number of communication channels to make it as easy as possible for your clients, whether they're existing or future clients, to contact you easily. At Alltech Plus, for example, besides using WhatsApp for Business, we use Viber, Skype, of course our ordinary phone number, and email as well. Don't take my word for it why you should use WhatsApp as a separate communications channel. Have a look to see what WhatsApp themselves have to say. So they tell us that more than 2 billion people in over 180 countries are using that to stay in touch. But it's not only friends and family, it's long been used by businesses as well. So that's why WhatsApp launched this separate business version. It offers seamless functionality and a lot more features, and it's really easy to upgrade. There's a seamless transition. Okay, so let's have a look at how you can actually get the app. It's quite easy and it's available on a number of different platforms. You can also team the app up with the desktop version, which I find particularly useful on my PC, so that I can answer messages directly on there without having to reach for the phone out of my pocket. Right, let's have a look at the business features. One of the key advantages that the business version will confer to you is that of increased professionalism. Let's have a look at some specifics. You get several bonus features with the business version of this app, the first of which is the business profile. And the information that you find in the profile is much more comprehensive than that for the normal WhatsApp profile. You can see here on my phone the profile I have for the two businesses that I operate. It includes your phone number, of course, the category or sector in which you work, your address or your postal address, your opening hours, your email address, websites, and an About You section. It's quite similar to the Google Plus listing. If you don't have a Google Plus listing yet, then maybe you should check out one of my other videos to find out more about that. The next bonus feature is the catalogue. So if you're selling products, or in actual fact I've used it to describe services that I offer, these are also shown on your profile. So your products and services that you put in are actually subject to approval or guidelines. I tried putting a particular service in and it was rejected. I'm not quite sure why, but on my second attempt I managed to get that in okay. What you're able to do with services or products, you can actually link them directly to a web page. And if you look on the phone again here, you can see how I've done that with one of my services. This, of course, is another way to not only drive traffic to your website, but also allow your client a good deal of self-service to find the information they want. In fact, it might well be worth creating a specific page on your website for each service. This will also help with your SEO, search engine optimization. And if you use Google Analytics, it would be a good way of tracking from WhatsApp products and services. Another useful feature is the short link, and this allows prospective clients to contact you easily through WhatsApp, even if they don't have your contact number in their phone. And this is what it looks like. So you get a special web address which you can use, and you can publish that not only on your website, but it's also useful to put in the signatures of your outgoing emails. If you're interested in getting the graphic or the logo, you can of course download it from the WhatsApp brand site, but the font Awesome also includes a glyph which you can use there, and I've actually shown 2 of them here. And the web URL or the web address is always https://wa.me/ and then it's your phone number. It's the internationalized version of your phone number without the plus sign. So that's quite a good one to use. Okay, as part of your business profile, you can also enter your business hours, and this is useful for when someone might message you outside of these times. You can actually set an away message. It's kind of like an auto reply, and here's the one that I've set on my phone. Another automatic reply is the greeting message. Here you can see the one I have set on my phone. This can be set to send when customers contact you for the first time, or if it's been more than 14 days since they last contacted you. Optionally, you can turn this off, for example, for not everyone in your address book. And this is probably the feature which you'll find most helpful. I know that I do, that of quick replies. What you can actually do is you can set up special shortcut phrases which you can actually use on your phone, because as we all know, it's difficult to type on a phone, and a standard message can be sent to the contact who's made contact with you. So for example, if a client asks you what time do you open, or what's your address, or do you have vacancies, and so on. Now, whilst I prefer to direct questions to my centralized help desk system to manage queries where I can do something similar, there are always those who will ignore and expect instant responses via WhatsApp. In the case of existing clients, I might send them a canned response. So in other words, I set up a quick reply to say, where possible, support requests should be sent via our dedicated support portal or by emailing support@alltechplus.com. And the final feature I want to tell you about are labels. Here they are on my phone again, and this is a great way of filtering messages out from certain types of customer. For example, you can assign new client labels to new clients. It sometimes helps to be able to select clients based on that label, perhaps if you wanted to send the same message to all of them. So you can actually use a label to create a special group. So I have a label called web clients specifically for this. So if the web servers were experiencing problems, I can simply send a message to all of them through that label filter. And finally, the desktop app. And the desktop app is a really convenient way to access your messages directly from your desktop. So you can actually leave the phone in your pocket and respond, of course, to those. It also gives you the ability to copy and paste information directly into WhatsApp, something that's not easily achievable on your mobile phone, particularly from sources on your desktop computer. And of course, it's certainly quicker to type than on the screen. A couple of problems with the desktop app is that there's no access to quick replies. However, you can of course copy and paste and type a lot quicker than you can on a phone, so it's not a real biggie. And it's messaging only, so you can't make at the moment calls from the desktop app, which is a bit of a shame. You might consider using Viber for this, which is what I actually use. And just so you know that the information that I've given to you is accurate, the sources that I've used to back up the facts are actually in the description below. So you'll find information about WhatsApp itself, the WhatsApp brand page. There's also a link to the Font Awesome cheat sheet showing the icons that are available, including the WhatsApp icons, of course. There are relevant download links for the Play Store, iOS, the Mac desktop version, and both 32 and 64-bit Windows versions. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you've not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, and that way you'll know next time I upload something. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.